for his time down here today, ladies and gentlemen, at the live stream match at the SAS College Rugby League. Thanks, Dwayne. And we're now going to throw back to Corey as we get ready for the second half.
And back to it we go. SAS College Rugby League. We have St. Paul's College leading Kelston 4 points to 0 at half-time, and another 25 to go in this second chance semi-final, with the winner to progress through to the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final. St. Paul's with first use of the ball. And a nice little early break there by Toi Polotu, I think it is.
Oh, just joined the Corey
loose
back in the commentary box, and the ball slips out the back, a little bubble, and they retain it.
Startoa cleans it up at the back. Star, part of the Newcastle Knights system. Really talented young fella across a number of different sports, I understand, as well. So awesome to see Star playing well here in the SAS College Rugby League competition. As Murray shuffles play out towards the left. Now they bring Toi Polotu in for some more work. And he's met by a three-man tackle from Kelston. Good to hear from Dwayne Mann there as well. Interesting to hear who he will be supporting at the end-of-year World Cup, whether it'll be Tonga or New Zealand. As we see a bit of a bomb go up on halfway and it's spilt loose. And I was going to say there's got to be an accidental offside or a knock-on in there. And it looks like it has gone that way. And Aaron Kesha pointing for a scrum to pack down.
Brings the boys back. And as Dwayne said at the halftime chat there, Corey, you know, big ups to St. Paul's in regards to their defence line. You know, they showed a lot of calmness as they were being under a constant attack and managed to come away with one against the grain and got 4 points on the board. Kick was waved away, so it'll be interesting to see whether that's going to play, you know, any importance over the next 25 minutes.
So the scrum to pack down and Yorker to feed it. Cartier, the youngest of the brothers. We saw Utah and Zion in action over the last couple of years for Kelston in the SAS College Rugby League. Zion has since gone on to play in the under-20s competition with Melbourne. As we see a little bobble in the play of the ball there. And it is going to be an error apiece to start this second half. So a sloppy start for both teams.
Yeah, the coaches won't be loving any of that.
So St. Paul's going to get the ball back about 40 metres off their own line here. Plenty of talk going on between the Kelston boys.
Bit of chat going on between the boys and the referee too, just quietly.
Kelston with plenty of reason to feel motivated this year. Of course, they missed the finals last year, the final, with Wesley College going up against St. Paul's College. Wesley, unfortunately, missing out on the championship round in the end this year. That
was their inaugural year too, wasn't it, Corey? And I think, you know, they did exceptionally well first year out.
Yeah, and just
Wesley
goes to show some of the talent they have out there. Of course, we know all about their rugby exploits.
It's a factory. Some big boys that are going to the school out there, my friend.
But great to see Adam Pompey, who is was part of the Wesley College team, now over with the Roosters, I think it is, playing in their under-20s team. So it is not far until we see an NRL player come out of Wesley College.
Great run here.
As that is an excellent carry forward there by Antonio Ahi.
Antonio's had a strong game so far.
Someone's headgear's on the ground. In the background is the captain, Tanu Vasa, drops it. A couple of the Kelston crowd here looking to comfort the big fella.
A couple. There's more than a couple out here, Corey.
But how good to see an excellent turnout here. And we see this all the time at Kelston, don't we, Troy?
Yep.
Such a huge turnout here. They love their rugby league.
Strong support, and it's, you know, it's a tradition there. We go, ladies and gentlemen. If your child's meant to be at home, well, you might have just sprung them on the live stream here, courtesy of the SAS College Rugby League, brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League through our website, aucklandleague.co.nz.
So
Great
Kelston
tackle. Now
work it out in good line speed initially there from Kelston. From St. Paul's, I should say. Startoa finishes the tackle off. He's battling for a quick play of the ball. Gets one in the end, just about. A little bit of push and shove there at dummy half. They come up over the 40, edging towards halfway. There's plenty of feeling in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Falilo Malio. Yorker hands it back inside, takes it up over halfway.
Couple of big boys there, slamming in together. Got up, played the ball well. Oh, slipped over. Just losing a little bit of momentum on the attack.
He's looked at running a number of times in this game, and his running game is a real threat. Second phase now promoting it. Falilo Malio back on the ball. Where's a shot from his opposite number, Honor Murphy. And in the end, ragdolled taken to ground.
Looks like top of the count. Here comes the kick.
So they look to the sky. Tora is at the back, goes up and gets it. Good kick chase led by the 16 for
Well
Kelston.
diffused.
Anderson
Great
Murphy.
run.
Now a little dart out of dummy half here. Mike Williams on the charge, boys. A powerful kick. This one, the ball has spilt loose. Play on is the call. Murray gets it, and it is going to be a knock-on. So what a hit there from Connor Lopesi. Huge hit to force the error, and Kelston has come alive. Plenty of noise being made here. And this is going to be an excellent chance.
Not just
for
the
them
outside
here.
either, Corey. Wee bit of excitement going on in here in the studio.
So Kelston to get the ball here about 35 metres off the line.
Somebody yelling out an extra 40 kgs. And let me tell you, the excitement has mounted. There's a few boys out the back playing basketball. The ball's down. They've come and joined the crew as well.
So
Kelston, get ready. Yep.
To feed
Sorry,
this
mate.
one. And they shift it out towards the right. Lopesi, the fullback, started the game on the wing, but moved to fullback with that early injury to Kenneth Whanoti. They attack this right edge now. Nice little run there from Gave. Falilo Malio pointing back towards the centre of the park. Nice carry there from Keanu Ratumai Tavuku. Hopefully I got the pronunciation right. Keanu's another good run.
Great.
Very close to the line. He's reached out. If it's not a try, it's probably a knock-on, I think, and it is the latter. Knock-on there, just getting a little bit hungry, Kelston.
Well, and a big shout out if you've just joined us to all the volunteers and supporters around the world, around Auckland on the live stream. And I understand there'll be a young man out there, Warren Smith, who's just logged on as well. Welcome to the SAS College Rugby League, my friend.
So knock-ons are plenty to start this second half here at Kelston Boys High School. On that occasion, Tasimani Lahu Avalu going very, very close, reaching out, but the little bobble is a big contact there. Led by Cully.
Love the College Rugby League, Corey. Love the College Rugby League.
So St. Paul's now is the brave man that takes the next carry, and again, Cully getting involved. So this one really starting to get some feeling in it.
Yeah, that brave man who took that settle just met another brave man on cover defence and looked like he was about to be cleaned up.
Toi Polotu now takes it out towards the left edge. Kelston getting their numbers. Plenty of energy from both of these teams. This is a good game, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, St. Paul's scoring late in the first half to take the lead. Honor Murphy now goes left side. Little bobble. Onyeki gives it to him, and he's gone very close to the sideline. There is a massive hit from Joseph Onyeki. I'm not sure if there was a shoulder in that one. The linesman was pointing. We may get a little talking to. But for the meantime, it is play on, and Al picks it up at the back. He's going to return it. The big fella fends off Murray initially, still going.
Yeah, he took a long, big turning circle, did the big fella there. Tackled just on the 20.
Onyeki coming infield to look for some work, but met in an equally aggressive tackle there by Honor Murphy.
Another big hit. There seems to be a bit of a strong wrestle going on in the play the ball area.
It's been a while since we didn't have a big hit in this game. It's absolutely lighting up here in West Auckland.
And no one seems to be running any further out. They're just running straight back into the centre defenders.
So advantage Kelston, a penalty there. Good carry from Tavita. Toi Polotu has a little shove and says, I'll see you after the game, mate. To kick for touch,
pointing
just
right
short
to that spot is young Aaron.
of halfway, and he's done well in this game, kept control of it. It's got the potential to kind of
Yeah,
spill over a
yeah.
little bit with the emotions of this one, but
No, a lot of experience coming through there, and he knows how to control it
Yeah.
as you know, the young fellas do start to fire up.
a little bit different, obviously, officiating at the College Rugby League level. Troy, as we both know, at that age, you do tend to be a little more keen on the aggressive stuff, so great job.
I wish I could pronounce that word.
We'll stick to rugby league, and what a game we have in our hands here as we get back to it now. Kelston with the ball inside good ball territory.
Always.
Gave with the carry, younger brother of James,
Oh,
who says a little bobble there. Is it going to be a knock-on? They've got away with it. I think there was a little knock-on there. So fortuitous one for Kelston. Now they go backdoor. Lopesi getting involved into space now out wide, but he's into touch. Is the flag up? Play on is the call at this stage. Appeals coming from St. Paul's. They've been hard done
big
by
strong
there.
centre.
And we are going to go back, and there was a foot into touch. So there definitely was a foot into touch there.
Yes,
It was Murphy.
Don't worry about it, young man. Just go back to the line.
Yeah, Murphy stepping into touch. They initially got away with it, but
we couldn't get a bigger guy and a little guy in the frame there. So a bit of a chat. Yeah, linesman saying just play on. And I couldn't help. I was about to say, you know, we see a lot of young talent come through the College Rugby League, and that's what makes it such great viewing. Outside of the big hits, there's always good speed, there's great tries, and, you know, we're doing this all again next week, ladies and gentlemen. 4 o'clock on, there'll be the major semi for that, as we try to find out who goes through to play in the grand final the week following. And we're streaming all of those games across each of the divisions.
So back to it, Murray feeds the scrum. And Tuipulotu with the initial carry met by 4 eager Kelston defenders, 1 dropping off. Yorker ends up at dummy half. Nice little tackle around the waist there. So good enthusiasm from Kelston. And their line speed here as well.
Good
and the initial fend off there. Nice one there. Can't quite catch the number as they come out of yardage. I think it may have been Mike Williams. Another one here. They're putting their hands up for the carries, the St. Paul's boys. Still going, the leg drive. Yorker eventually comes in to finish him off. So great work, particularly from some of the middles from their respective teams in this one.
He's had a strong game, that young prop.
Tanuvasa takes it up over halfway. Falilo Malio involved in the tackle. Honor Murphy looking out towards his left, which is where they go. Moala puts one over the top. Onyeki juggles it, but he brings it back. Here comes the big fella. But it's an equally good chase there, led by Tuipulotu for St. Paul's. So the arm wrestle well and truly starting to develop here in this one. We've got about 14 minutes remaining in this SAS College Rugby League semi-final. The winner to go directly through to the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final in a fortnight's time, as we see a good carry there from Aiden Au.
With only 4 points in it, it's still anybody's game.
Remembering it was a draw the first time they met in the championship rounds. They get the penalty there, Kelston.
Both teams just need to show a little bit of patience. I think a couple of them are getting a little fired up there, Corey, especially in the off-back play. There's a wee bit more conversation going on as they're talking to one another. And I don't think they're talking with one another. I think they're talking at one another.
I think for Kelston, there's probably a bit of frustration there. They've had a lot of ball down in this kind of attacking territory, yet to come away with any points, come very close.
Missed opportunities, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so probably a little bit of frustration coming in there, but they are well coached by Phil Gordon, who coaches at SAS Foxmora Premiership level as well.
Up now, mate.
So here come Kelston. Can they strike the blow to get even and potentially take the lead in this one? Gave takes it forward, eventually upended in the tackle. Falilo Amalia looking back towards the sticks. Turns it back inside. Yorker dummies. Goes to the line. He's very close here. Is the playmaker. Tipped onto his back and held up just short of the line. Falilo Amalia hands it off. Dummies. Goes backdoor. Big looping pass over the back. And Muffy's into the corner. Has he got it down, Anderson Muffy? We wait for confirmation from our referee, and it is a try in the corner from the man who's come onto the field.
120 out to the right of me, says it's a try.
So Kelston Boys High School draw even, and they are loving it down here at Kelston Boys High School. A try in the corner to Anderson Murphy, as we see there on the slow motion replay. And if we can go back there and just have a look, did the foot
we're going back
stay
at a great rate of knots, right back to the play the ball.
I'm getting dizzy, but we are going to have a look here, and it's going to be really interesting to see this one in slow motion, because Troy, the foot was very close to going into touch.
Absolutely.
The first
There's
one
still 120 out to the right of us is going to tell you otherwise, my friend.
So it was a great pass over into the corner. They get into the space, and then from here, Murphy shows some good pace. And does he get it down? It was borderline.
Whoa.
It was close, but it is 4 points on the board for Kelston Boys High School.
I'll say just lucky that the linesman PJ was on the line there, and I love saying that. PJ's a lovely young lady, and she was Johnny on the spot. So I think there was a little bit of a conference there. The referees here in the SAS College Rugby League are mic'd up, and there would have been confirmation. Now we've got an extremely difficult kick.
Yeah, and isn't this a huge kick, Troy, from Conrad?
Which takes me earlier on, was the other 2 points important on the kick that was waved away. Getting ready to come in now.
So a little bit of breeze around, but it's always going to be a difficult kick from this point of the field, right up against the sideline. Strikes it, and it's going to be well away to the left. So we remain locked up as we enter the final 10 minutes or so of this one in the SAS College Rugby League, brought to you in association by Hayden and Rollitt. And a big thank you to the Auckland Rugby League for providing this free live stream on aucklandleague.co.nz. So we have a hell of a game on our hands as we enter the final 10 minutes here at Kelston Boys High School.
It's going to be a boomer. No, so I changed boomer for cracker. This is going to be good. And this is, you can hear the crowd now. Everyone, shh, be quiet. Here we go. The tension's going to mount. Are we going to see a drop goal here? Or are we going to go to Golden Point?
So Toa gets us back underway, fielded by Tu'ua, and a big carry forward there. Mike Williams leading the charge in defence. And they've gone very close to the side there. Need to be careful not to give a penalty away here. St. Paul's, they ruck it out, and another big contact again. Boy.
Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear.
Some of the hits, and this one is going to go very close to the sideline here.
Love the College Rugby League.
Williams again leading the way. Murray getting involved as well. They come back towards the middle of the park, and guess what? Another big hit. Taniwasa this time leading at 40 metres off the line here. Kelston Boys High School need to get to their kick. Yoka with the ball, turns it back inside.
That centre for the Kelston boys is certainly attracting a lot of attention.
Falilo Malio out of dummy half. Nice little dart there from the captain. Takes them into good ball territory. And all of a sudden they're going to finish this set in positive positioning. You would think last tackle. Yoka goes to this guy. It's a big high one. There's no one around, but it's going to be a test for Toru. Takes it well at the back. Assured hands there. Can't beat the chase. Gets the offload away. But Kelston on point with their kick chase. Excellent work from the home side there. And they credit to Start Tour for the take at the back.
Boys still getting back on side. Corey over on the far side there.
And it has been a pretty draining encounter. We're obviously playing only 50 minutes in the SAS College Rugby League, but boy, it's been fast-paced and some of the contact. And speaking of, there's another big one. So St. Paul's here now, looking to get out of trouble. Tony Vasa, the captain. But met well there. Cully involved in the tackle.
They wrapped him up very well.
Honor Murphy shifts it on.
Great run.
Offload to Murray. Murray's still going. He's a powerful little man. Breaks the initial one and keeps going. Honor Murphy now looking back towards the middle of the park. Looking for a positive end to this set. The hand is up. Moala goes high. It's kind of a little chipped kick to the back. The chase is non-existent. Now it appears, and Lopesi by that time has made 10 metres for free. So as the arm wrestle develops in the final 8 minutes or so here at Kelston Boys High School, it's the home side with the slight advantage right now in terms of the field position battle. But that can change in a heartbeat, and errors are going to be very costly here now as they bring it off the back fence.
Be interesting to see if they come to this left side. No, they haven't done so far. But
Yoka shuffles it off. Falilo Malio darts again out towards the right. Now Gave goes, just holding on. They get the ball out to Onyeki, who's got it now. But an excellent second effort there from
Paul's on the scramble defence there, mate.
Gave now darts out of dummy half. He can tell they're short. He's gone very close. And it's a penalty just creeping inside the 10. Is this a turning point in this one?
What do they do?
And good question.
What do they do, mate?
I think from where it is on the field, Troy, I think you've got a tap. Falilo Amalia looking to the bench. Phil
There's a
Gordon
conversation being had.
Sending the message out.
Kick.
And they are going to kick. So big call here in the context of this game. There's a few moans going on from the crowd down here as well.
I don't think they'll be moaning if the 2 points mean something to them at the end of the final whistle.
So massive point of the game now. We've got about 7 minutes remaining.
New trainer coming on.
There you go.
All right, the T carrier.
So the headgear is coming off for Conrad Tu'ua, who's going to attempt this one.
And probably with the amount of time on the clock, this may well be the wise decision, as long as the ball goes dead.
It's hard to get a gauge. We've only seen one kick from him today, which was from the sideline.
Number 4, Kelston. Okay. You probably heard us whispering in the background here as we're getting ready for the kick to come, because there is a lot of quietness around the grounds. Obviously, it's a Kelston kicker.
Deadly quiet.
Yeah, everyone's gone, shh, be quiet, be quiet.
The kicker attempts this one.
So you can hear them. They're all shushing in the background.
Tu'ua is going to attempt the conversion.
But if this goes over, the place is going to light up.
I think he is the leading point scorer in the SAS College Rugby League this year, so there's no better man to be taking the kick. Strikes it, and it's well away to the left, and play on is the call. So here we go. They need to be a little bit careful here, Kelston, because the line is second. But a tackle around the legs there, maybe lucky not to be pinged for a cannonball. Jalen Murray certainly thinks it was a cannonball. But play on is the call, so bullet dodged for St. Paul's, who now have the ball. Almost up inside the 10, their ball has spilt loose.
Yeah.
And Kaya Yoka dives on it, so
Aaron says play on.
drama on every single play right now, it seems, in this one. Lopesi darts out of dummy half. And Troy, is it too early to start looking at a field goal? We've got about 4.5 minutes remaining by our count. Murray with good contact there.
Ask
Still
me on
going.
the fifth tackle, Corey.
So just looking at the way they are shaping up here.
Here come the big guns.
Send it through the middle of the park. Norkesi, boy, he was good in the first half, and again he's on now. He could be the difference in this one. Murray involved in the tackle. Falilua Malio looking out towards Yoka, who shuffles it on. Lopesi comes back infield. Are they setting for the one-pointer? Conrad Tuua is in the back play. They've gone with the kick there, and I think...
Is that on?
I think we're going to have a knock on. We're going to have a penalty.
Okay.
So,
again, what do we do here, Corey?
Exactly. 3 minutes ago, you went for the 2. He missed well and truly to the left. I think you got to hold the ball on this occasion.
I'd take the 2.
So differing views in the commentary box, but we wait for confirmation. All that matters is what Johnny Falilua Malio says.
They're playing the scoreboard, the time clock, as well as playing the team, and they're taking the 2.
And they're going to attempt the 2 again. So...
And it'll be a quiet hush.
Yeah.
Will wash around the stadium here at Kelston Boys High School. Another famous person from Kelston Boys High School, Wayne Holmes. A big shout out to him.
Some words of advice there from Onyeki to Conrad.
Well, don't miss.
And Francis Melly on the field as well. Awesome to see Francis involved at this level again. Of course, had a distinguished career with the New Zealand Warriors, St. Helens over in the UK, represented both the Kiwis and Toa Samoa. Now working with the Henderson Police with a little bit of youth work. So awesome to see Francis down here, and what a guy to have running the water for you. So huge moment in this one as we enter the final 2.5 minutes or so at Kelston Boys High School.
There's the shush again.
Conrad Tuula to attempt the conversion. He missed one from an identical spot 2 minutes ago. Strikes it this time. It looks a little bit better. The flags are up, and Kelston Boys High School have taken the lead. Kelston Boys High School 6, St. Paul's College 4. With about 2 minutes remaining here at Kelston Boys High School. So a dramatic turn of events in this one.
It's going to be interesting what unfolds now in the next few minutes. Not just on the field, but here next to the sideline with us, all the supporters. Yep. Absolutely fabulous. Great game of footy.
St. Paul's will be in a hurry to get this one back underway, and it's a high one down towards... he's dropped it. Have we got a knock-on? Play-on's going to be the call. They've dodged a bullet there, have Kelston. Not long to go in this one. Roughly 2 minutes by our count. Kelston will just want to hold the ball here, complete their set, and get to a kick. St. Paul's, either way, you would think are going to get another use of the ball and a chance to draw even or win this one. Remembering, the loser survives. Plays again next week against either Mount Albert Grammar or Southern Cross Campus. Now, Kelston in absolutely no hurry. All of a sudden, just nice, slow play of the balls. Yoka turns play back inside. They take it up, inching towards halfway. One more tackle up their sleeve. Falilua Malio looking towards the centre of the park. They take it forward. They'll want to get to the kick, and I dare say they want this one going into touch.
Absolutely. And if we have anybody at the other game, can they text through a result for us?
Falilua Malio in the meantime, he's broken free. He's into open space, and this could be it. St. Paul scramble across to deny him, so they need to get to their kick here. Gave goes out to the right edge. They spread the ball. Onyeki's into the corner, and that might be the game. Onyeki's going to centre it.
Oh, is that?
The sideline's going crazy. Onyeki has got the try.
And the crowd's going wild. The jukebox is booming up. We're shouting over one another.
So we wait for the kick, but that is probably going to end the game here. Onyeki, you see him, and I dare say Phil Gordon would have rathered he would have Probably touched that one down early rather than taking it in as the dead ball line approached, but gets the ball down and look at him. Absolutely pumped, as are his teammates. And Kelston went up as one as that ball was placed on the ground. So Kelston, it looks like time off has been called. So our clock has stopped with roughly a minute remaining in this one.
Somebody being attended to in the background. If we have somebody at the other game and they can text through the result, it'll be interesting to see if we can share that with our viewers here today on the SAS College Rugby League. Big thank you to the Auckland Rugby League staff who are working hard in the background in regards to making sure that we can deliver the games on time and in full. And
we are
big shout out to Mary Pussy.
We are working now on an update from that other game choice. Sorry to disrupt you there.
No, that's all right, mate.
As Tu'ua is going to attempt the conversion. And St. Paul's, well, they're going to restart play here. But if they're going to do it, it's going to have to be a short restart. They're going to have to regather. And I dare say there's a matter of seconds remaining in this one as we see our match manager, Evelyn Brooker, up on the feet. So Tu'ua to convert this one or attempt the conversion. Nailed the go-ahead penalty a few minutes later, just about from the identical spot as well. Moves in to strike this one, and this one is away, so it remains doable for St. Paul's. 6-point ball game as play goes back.
28-10 Southern Cross.
So 28-10 Southern Cross, so at this stage it looks like St. Paul's will be playing Southern Cross in the sudden death semi-final next week, but we wait for confirmation on this one.
And don't leave, ladies and gentlemen, straight after the break. I'm going to grab the captains.
So the siren has gone to the back place. St. Paul's have regathered. There's a knock-on there, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Kelston Boys High School are through to the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final. They win this one 10-4 over St. Paul's College and secure automatic entry to the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final in a couple of weeks' time. And it's sweet revenge for Kelston, who missed the decider last year at the expense of Wesley College. And what a result, what a game. We didn't see any points for the opening 22 minutes in this one. Then St. Paul struck. Kelston hit back early in the second half. Was tied for a while there at 4 points all before Conrad Tu'ua kicked a clutch penalty with a few minutes remaining, and then Joseph Onyeki going over for the try, which secures the result for Kelston Boys High School. So do stay with us. We're going to hear from the respective captains of both teams. But in the meantime, it does look like it will be St. Paul's College versus Southern Cross Campus next week, with Southern Cross getting up for the victory in that one against Mount Albert Grammar. So as the teams now go through the handshakes, we are going to hear from both captains. But what a game today it was, ladies and gentlemen. Full of drama, very physical game in the middle of the park. And Kelston emerged winners after trailing initially in the 22nd minute. So we will be back in a minute's time with the respective captains. So welcome back, and we are first of all going to hear from the captain of Kelston Boys High School, Johnny Falilua Malio. The victorious captain today had a wow of a game, getting out of dummy half and doing plenty of damage. Another of the players who plays at high levels, playing for Te Aratu in the SAS Fox Memorial Premiership, and he had a really good game today as Kelston secured their place in the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final in a fortnight time. And remember, we will be bringing you a live stream next week, which is going to be between Southern Cross Campus and St. Paul's College. That one a sudden death one to decide who plays Kelston in the grand final. Do join us on Saturday as well. We've got a well of a game with Howick taking on the Point Chevalier Pirates. So looking forward to bringing you coverage of that one as well. In the meantime, we are going to hear from Johnny Falilua Malio, who joins us now. And Johnny, what a game, mate. The emotions must be all over the place right now.
Yeah, still a bit speechless, let's say. But yeah, good game. Big ups to St. Paul's. We always knew they were going to be a tough battle, but yeah, the boys pulled through.
I guess you're pretty used to having tight ones against St. Paul's. There's been a number of them over the last few years. Did you always think this one was going to come down to the last minute or two?
Yeah, I always knew it was going to be a 15-minute game, mate, but, you know, yeah, speechless, eh?
A very physical game in the middle, but your middle pack really stood up there. There was a number of kind of big hits there, which seemed like it sort of changed the momentum of the match.
Yeah, we didn't rely just on the forwards, eh? The backs came in and helped us a lot, but yeah, we just keep grinding for each other.
Through to the grand final, mate, after missing out last year, what does this mean to you guys?
Oh, it's a big thing for the school and the community, but, you know, the job's not done. Still one more game, but yeah.
And you got the fortnight off now, mate. Rest up the bodies. Will you be? I dare say you'll be watching the live stream of the other semi-final to see who you'll be playing next week.
Oh, I'm not sure, but yeah, good luck to both teams. Yeah.
Excellent. Congratulations, Johnny, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We are now going to welcome in the captain of St. Paul's, and mate, it was a thrilling game. Came down to a couple of plays in the end there. Were you always expecting it was going to be a close one?
Yeah, it's always been a close game between us and Kelston. We've always pushed forward, pushed hard to the end. We didn't come off the win, but move on to next week and play even harder.
Where did you think it sort of fell away today? It seemed like you guys were in control for a while there.
Started to fall away around the end, started to get tired. Everyone was working hard. They all got tired and just couldn't hold up in the end.
In terms of next week, looks like you're going to be playing at Southern Cross. You would have played them already this year. What sort of game is that going to be? I guess the first one, very physical sort of team.
Yeah, they're a physical team. Yeah, they come hard. They want to make that final spot in the finals. But we'll work even harder just to get to that final spot.
And I guess unfamiliar territory for you guys in some ways, but you have been in this situation a few times. What's the belief like within the boys, mate?
Yeah, we have a strong brotherhood. We'll lift each other up. We'll keep our heads up. Still got another week next week. Just keep moving forward from here.
I guess a couple of penalties, it seemed, probably turned that one a little bit. Is discipline a bit of a concern and something you look to address this week?
Yeah, we'll work on our discipline, work more harder on the rucks and cleaning up our ruck. Yeah.
You guys live to fight another day. You play Southern Cross next week, which we will be bringing the live stream of from 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Commiserations on the loss, but good luck for next week.
Thank you.
So that does us for this SAS College Rugby League match today. Of course, we will be back next week live from 4 p.m. We'll be bringing you Southern Cross versus St. Paul's with the winner of that one to go through directly to the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final, where they will face Kelston. In the meantime, we'll be live streaming live from Saturday, 2 p.m. We've got Howick come up against Point Chevalier Pirates. Should be a great clash, two of the best teams in the Fox this year. So do join us live from 2 p.m. on Saturday, and again next week from 4 p.m. on Wednesday. For now, that's it. We'll see you on the weekend.